Hello, this is Pat Walker with Mission Winners. I want to go over stocks you should have on your watch list this week. The stock's just basing here. It's group number 3. It has an earnings per share rank of 90, composite rating of 97, B accumulation distribution. You can see the clean and simple base right here. Potential entry, just take out these tops. What's it right here? 139.31. What do you have over here? 139.63. Take it to the hourly. You'll like this. You can say, oh, there's a couple of tail bars right there. That's what it needs to take out. The high on this bar, 139.31. The high on this bar, 139.29. Folks, 139.40, that could be a buy to start on LOP. By the way, it's in a good group. It's group number 3, and that's what we like. So there's number 1. Let's continue onwards here. Again, these are just some stocks to watch. Here's Rapid 7. You can say, I don't really see anything here. Watch this. You can say, whoa, that's a long base there. This is the weekly chart. This is why we look at weekly and daily. So what do we want to do with this? Let's refresh that. And we're set going across these tops. What's the high on this weekly bar? 56.11. 56.20 could be a buy on Rapid 7. And here is, again, I'll go back to the daily so you can see what we're looking at. Just take out these tops here. It's nothing fancy. The high on this bar is 56.11. It doesn't need to be a dime. Just get close to that next round number, 56.20, and that will help you. Continue onwards. Dropbox. Dropbox has formed kind of a cup with a handle right here. You can see this on the daily, and here's the weekly. There's the monthly, and there's the weekly. You see the nice flat base coming across here? See the volume coming into it? And I'll refresh this for you. And you can see the volume that was coming into it last week. All right. So what would we want to do with Dropbox? Well, let's make it easy here. And I'm going to take a look at this. I always look for earnings dates. I want to tell you that. I'm big. No earnings dates, folks. Earnings aren't this till February 15th. So you have time. Composite rating's 98. Earnings per share rank 98. Group rank A+. It's group 11. As I stated, going across these tops, what could be a potential buy? Just take out the tops here, and I'll take you to the daily again so you can see what we're looking at. I encourage all of you, look at both weekly and daily charts. Just take this out right here at 28.90. Just the high on this bar is 28.80. Add a dime. What's it need? A good market and good volume. Let's continue onwards. WWD, and you can say, well, I can see this and it had some volume coming into it on the daily, but this is what you'll like. All right. And again, if you've noticed, this is not fancy. We're not doing elaborate things here. We're making it easy. This stock has an earnings per share rank of 86, composite rating of 97, B accumulation distribution, relative strength's 91. And you can say, yeah, I can kind of see this on the daily. How does it look on the weekly? Well, here you go. Always make sure the bars are right. And you can say that looks pretty good. B accumulation distribution, as I said, good accumulation on this bar. Take out the tops of this bar. The high on this bar is 137.02. What's the potential entry? 137.10. That's it. That's the weekly chart. Let's continue onwards here. There's the daily again. And we go to FTAI, Fortress Transport. There's good accumulation on here, as you can see. You can say, what's the lowdown on this, Pat? What's special about this? And this is important. At Mission Winners, we always look at both weekly and daily charts. That really helps us frame things up better. FTAI, this is the daily, and you can see there's some accumulation distribution in this. It has an A accumulation distribution rating on MarketSmith. Group ranks 90, composite ratings 98, relative strength 97, leading into new high ground. All right. And I'll show you the weekly right here. Just basing. Look, up on decent volume, down on much less volume, up on a pickup in volume. I like all that. Go back to the daily. Take out the tops of these bars right here. I'd like that, taking this out right here. The high on this bar is 42.57, 42.60 in a good market, and the stock has good volume coming into it. That simple. All right. Don't force it. Don't need to. Here's ARM. This is ARM Holdings. And you can see this has formed a cup with a handle. Lift it up here on good volume. What could we do with ARM? And I'll show you. Again, these are some stocks to watch. The daily chart. This stock is group 96. That's a negative. And by the way, I like to point out the good and the bad. It's group 96. It's still in the top 100 groups, but it's got a negative against it. You'd like it in a higher group. Be aware of that. All right? So, but last quarter's earnings up 118%. How about that? Here's another strike against it. And again, I want to educate. I don't want to just give ideas. In Mission Winners, we want to educate on what to look for. That's Power Foundation for you. Has a composite rating of 82. All righty? That's a slight negative. Here's another helpful hint for all of you. And I taught this at the IBD meetups forever. You prefer stocks that have a composite rating of 90 or higher. This doesn't. So things to be aware of. The positives, I like this. Last quarter's earnings up 118%. Last quarter sales up 28%. But again, a composite rating of 82 is a little bit lower. We'd like to see it lift through these tops though, across this line right here. And the high on that bar is $64.92, $65. That could be a potential buy. There we go. And we'll round it out here with CRFs. And again, I like to show people, this is important, what to look for in the charts. Right here, up on heavy volume. Look at that. Pulls back on less volume, pulls back on less volume, lifts up on low volume, and then starts to pick up again on Friday. So you can say, well, what are the fundamentals? And again, I'm big on all this, team. All right, this is very important. Group 21, that's pretty good. Group rank A+, earnings per share rank 81, composite rating 99. I'm going to share something. If you set your composite rating at 90 or higher, you will dramatically improve your search results and your investing results. It will really help you. Okay, I taught this for years. Use it to your benefit. Okay, I really mean that. Take it a step further. I really like leaning on stocks that last quarter's earnings were up 30% or higher, or last quarter's sales were up 30% or higher. And again, composite rating 90 or higher, accumulation distribution of A or B. Narrow it down. Let's focus on the best of the best. Why not? I mean, it's our hard-earned money. Let's put it in the area that has the greatest potential, greatest opportunity for making us money. Stack the deck in your favor. That will help you. All right. What's the nice part about this? Group 21, as I said, and composite rating 99. Okay. Last quarter's earnings up 729%. That's nice, folks. Up on heavy volume, as I stated. Pulling back on less volume, starts to pick up Friday. Possibly taking out the high here. The high on this bar is 74.06. Don't force buys. Don't get emotional. Focus on clean and simple entries backed by volume. That will really help you.
Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like. Maybe hit that subscribe button. We come up with new content nearly every day. Also, check out the videos on the right. YouTube recommends the one on the top, and the bottom one is something we thought you might enjoy. See you next time.